Yo, what is up, YouTube? This is Trade and Get Paid coming to you with a new review, or the latest review of XM Broker 2018. I think this could possibly be the best broker to use, especially if you're kind of new to Forex and you want to start slow. The account minimum or minimum deposit, is $5. $5. And I think for someone who doesn't have the capital to risk in the Forex market, I mean, having $5 is almost nothing, and with your leverage almost at 888. Yes, it is an odd number if you ask me, but there are actually some of the brokers who have 1,000 to 1 leverage. But okay, let's get into the pros and cons. Number one, customer service. They have really good customer service, and I put this as number one because I think it's very important that you can contact someone when you are having issues and quickly deal with the matter. Reason being, you don't want to be stressing the whole day trying to get a hold of someone who has the money that you've invested. Another thing is the funding. If I look here into the funding, let's see. Funding your account is so easy. I mean, there's not much, you can fund your account literally through any what's it called? You can fund your account in almost any way possible. Whether it be Visa, MasterCard, Maestro, Skrilla, famous one, things like that. Well, with withdrawals it's quite different because you can only withdraw the amount that you put in if you withdrawing to a Visa card. But if you're withdrawing to a Skrill account, that you can withdraw any amount that you want. And obviously it gives you the minimum withdrawal right here. And so funding super easy, withdrawing super easy. I suggest that when you do go with XM Broker, you get a Skrill account or a Nutella account. Sounded like Nutella. Yeah, you get one of those accounts. Bank wire transfers not the best, so people don't usually do bank wire transfers because I don't know, it just takes too long, and you want your money within 24 hours, and you want to use your money, you want to buy things, and some of you might end up giving up your jobs just to trade Forex. And when payday comes, if you know what I'm saying, you're gonna need to pay as soon as possible. Another thing that I really like, number 3, I guess, is the types of account. I mean, if you look at this, if you look right here, you've got 3 main types of account. You got micro account, standard account, XM0 account. These accounts are quite similar if you ask me, except obviously contract sizes and things like that. They allow you to do the same things, like the micro account. It's not one that I would recommend. I don't know, solely because of well, I guess when you're starting out, you can start with the micro. But for me, I'd recommend someone getting a standard or an XM0 account. XM0 account. The thing about these accounts is that they all have the same they all have the same leverage, but different commission prices. Like this one, okay, these two, micro and standard, do not charge you on commissions. And I have to say, when they say spreads starting as low as 1 pip or 0 pip, it's never 0 pips. It's probably 0 for maybe your USD to your big kind of currency pairs. But other than that, spread doesn't really it matters, but in this sense, it's not as they say. But for the most part, I think XM is pretty reasonable. I mean, all of them except obviously this one account. Minimum deposit is $100 for the XM zero account. For the standard, it's $5, and for the minimum deposit is $5. Which is why I also recommend standard account if you're trying to get into Forex, because you can kind of deposit a small amount and see what you can do with it. And most of you are going to be getting all excited looking at this leverage. And what you have to know is you have to be very, very careful with leverage. I mean, you don't want to overuse that. Although they do say negative balance protection, you do have to be very, very careful. Before opening an account, I suggest that someone really finds someone else who can teach them how to trade and properly manage accounts, small accounts, and how to grow that. And from there, obviously, you can be successful. Moving on. There was something else I wanted to say about Forex. Oh yes, you don't only have to trade Forex. There's obviously gold. There's your commodities. There's just stocks. I mean, cryptocurrencies. Yes, a huge thing. Cryptocurrencies, very, very important. I'll put cryptocurrencies at number 5. Number 4. I put it there because cryptocurrency is one of those things that I think is essential in today's kind of trading, because in the beginning everyone thought that cryptocurrency was just a bubble. It would just end after the buzz in 2017 and come back down, and it did come back down, but it's not going down forever. People and companies are still accepting Forex as forms of payment, which I think is a great what's it called? It's something great to have in a broker, being able to trade all of this stuff. So, do I recommend XM broker? I fully stand behind XM broker. They are regulated by quite a number of securities and all these companies. If you are a bit skeptical, you can check that out. And also, they have really nice deals, like you earn $30. Okay, for some people, $30 isn't that much. It's just like whatever. But I mean, if you're opening an account with $100, now you got $130, and you get to trade with that. By the way, this $30 is unwithdrawable. You get to trade with that. That's pretty awesome. Another thing is they have all of these competitions, like XM World Cup promotion, win a ticket, and these are all real things. I actually know quite a few people who have won things from up here, not necessarily the World Cup, but things like that. And they have competitions where you can kind of win, and yeah, so I stand behind XM broker. And if you'd like another review of another broker, please subscribe and like. And if there's anything that any of you didn't like, or that I should add, or that I shouldn't do, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching.